Hello, welcome back to Quizzo. Answers and scores with a flannel shirt. It's getting hot in here. Round one was current events. You kind of already heard these, but you're going to hear them again anyway. Number one, Time Magazine's latest issue called The Generation Pandemic features a photograph taken by a student from Drexel University. Number two, possibly the first, but definitely not the last. Which filthy, dirty Main Street Manioc bar closed? That was Mad River, or The Riv, if you're one of those kids. Number three, RIP to which comedian? That was Fred Willard. Four, which Laker legend is offering $100 million in loans to minority-owned businesses? That's Magic Johnson. Five, following Twitter's lead, which other tech company is now allowing its employees to work from home permanently? So here's the thing with that one. I did say Squarespace was accepted. We went through it live. You saw it. Squarespace is not accepted, but that's okay because nobody put it anyway. I was blowing smoke up your butts and making stuff up that I thought would be an acceptable answer. A couple of you put Google and Facebook. Google is a smart answer because they're working from home through at least June, but not forever, I'm pretty sure, at last check. And then what was the other one? Facebook. Facebook's allowing most or some of them, not all of them. Twitter and Square are allowing all of them, so I couldn't give you credit for anything but Square. Sorry. That's how I roll. Number six, which Nordic nation became the country with the highest weekly coronavirus death rate per capita? That was Sweden. Told you that one. 1 second, I missed something. Click this. And oops. Oh no. There we go. That was Sweden was number six. Number seven, a man in Virginia was arrested this week after robbing a convenience store with a watermelon on his head. So good. Scroll back to the Quizzo video. I sent you a link to it. See it. Very good. Very funny. Don't rob convenience stores. Number eight, for the first time in living memory, Mount Everest could be clearly seen from Kathmandu. How about it? Number nine, incredibly rare footage has been found showing the last living Tasmanian tiger, or thylacine, I'm not sure. But nobody put the scientific answer, so it's okay. It doesn't matter how I say it. And number 10, after blaming his severe bout of the coronavirus on being overweight, which world leader has declared war on obesity? That was Boris Johnson. I don't think anybody missed it. Maybe one or two of you. Round two, Saturday is World Turtle Day, so round two was on turtles. Number one, because the BBC deemed the word ninja to be excessively violent, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first debuted in the UK under the name Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, Hero. Number two, a grass-type Pokemon, Turtwig, or however you say it, is a starting Pokemon in Pokemon's Diamond and Pearl. So we decided that was 2 points. We said that on air, so you saw it. If you said Diamond, it was 1 point. If you said Pearl, it was 1 point. If you said them both, you got 2 points. Kind of all over the place on that one, so it's okay. Number three, in Finding Nemo, Marlin and Dory are rescued by a school of sea turtles led by Crush. Four, armed with his shell that's also a flying saucer for some reason. Gamera is a cheap imitation of Godzilla. Nobody in the world is going to miss that, except for one of you. Five, the king of the pond, Yertle the turtle, stands on the backs of his underlings until Mac burps and brings the whole thing down. Mac. A lot of you put Myrtle. No, it's not Myrtle. It's Mac. Number six, which young turtle could count by twos and tie his shoes? That was Franklin the turtle. And no, I can't say it without bobbing my head like that. Number seven, often pessimistic, which best friend of Rocco fits the category? As Filbert. Always saying it looks like this. You got like a humpback with the shell. Goes like this. Whatever. Number eight, John Steinbeck uses the tortoise as an emblem of the Okies in Grapes of Wrath. Nine, Fastito Callan, probably still didn't say it right, is a poem set in Middle Earth by J.R.R. Tolkien. And 10, led by the mascot Testudo, which Big Ten school sports teams are called the Terrapins. It is the University of Maryland. You got credit if you wrote Maryland, like most of you did. Not sure if I said that you didn't. Sorry, that was my bad. But yeah, you got credit. If you said Maryland or UMD, everybody got it right. I think everybody missed it. Round three, think back to that slideshows, the picture round. Number one was Grandpa Simpson. Two was David Beckham, Mr. Posh Spice. Three was Andre the Giant. Four was Audrey Hepburn. Five, James Brown. My man, I love James Brown. Six was Adele. Seven, Billy Joel, the piano man himself. That's why I gave you a picture of him sitting at the piano. This is how you play piano. Typing like that. Number eight was Will Arnett, BoJack Horseman. Nine was Black China, which was the Quizzo hint on my Quizzo hints page. And number 10 was Ellie Kemper from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt and The Office. She was Aaron. All right, round 4. So a lot of you struggle with this, which I get is not well written. I'm not happy with it. You're probably never going to see it again. So to help you, I put up some words in the corner. You can see it over there, over there, over there, in this corner over here. You can see it. So hopefully that helped you with what I was getting at. Or maybe it's a bad round, and we'll never talk about it again. There's 15 people here. It's not going to matter. Number 1, in botany, which part of the plant includes the appendages, the leaves, and lateral buds? That is the shoot, which sounds like this curse word. Can't write it because it's the internet, but you can see it. It's right there, missing a letter or two. Number 2, the 16th letter of the alphabet, which Latin letter sounds like pi but looks like rho. A lot of people didn't get this right, which I'm kind of surprised because if you just count out 16 letters, you'll get to LMNOP, the letter P, which is a substitute for this word, kind of a curse word. Number 3, what type of confectionery is made by mixing sugar, butter, milk, heating it, and beating it? That's fudge, which is a substitute word for this word. Number 4, headlined by the songs Be Nice to Me and A Long Time, A Long Way to Go. What is Todd Rundgren's debut album? That is Runt, which rhymes with a certain other word that we can't really say on the internet. Number 5, often heard early in the mornings. What sounds do male chickens commonly make? That is cock-a-doodle-doo, which I promise you has nothing to do with this word from George Carlin's 7 Dirty Words. I promise it's got nothing to do with it. Number 6, fronted by the deceased Andrew Woods, members of which Seattle grunge band would later go on to massive fame as 2/3 of the rhythm section in Pearl Jam. That was Mother Love Bone, which I think is a play on this. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just a funny word. I don't know. Number 7, the largest institute of higher learning in Japan, Tokyo Tech. It's also commonly known by what acronym? That's TIT, which definitely has nothing to do with that curse word right there, which isn't really a curse word. So those first 7, that was from George Carlin's 7 Dirty Words. You can see them all really quick. I'm not going to tell you, but he says them like this in a nice little rhyme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 6. It's a nice rhyme, and it finishes on 7. These next 3 are just nice curse words. Number 8, printed in the original French as La Base, L-A with a thing, dash B-A-S. Which book? I don't think anybody got that. Or if you did, congrats. That's The Damned, which when you use it in that sentence is not this word, which I can't say on television. Number 9, a deciduous hardwood tree found throughout the northern hemisphere. The bark of which tree can be used to make a drink made famous by the Pennsylvania Dutch? The drink is birch beer. The tree is birch, which is not at all related to this word. Sounds like it, though. Number 10, Will Friedle and Matthew Lawrence, both from Boy Meets World, starred as hockey players for the Delaware Demons and Annapolis Angels. In which 90s TV movies? That was H-E double hockey sticks, which if you spell it out, kind of looks like this word. One of these corners looks like that word. So that's what I was getting at. Although I realized not a great written round. I'll keep picking at it, or maybe we'll never see it again. I don't know where we're going to stand. But anyway, I want to thank you guys all so much for playing. Thanks for hanging out. Sometimes I get snarky when there's nobody here, but that's because, well, we'll leave it at that. I don't need to self-incriminate. But thank you so much for playing. Thanks for raising money for the East Falls Fund. The final Venmo tally is $87, which means you as the winner, you're getting half of that, which I definitely did not just calculate to be $43.50. Second place again is getting 4 gift cards, Spiral Bookcase, Walkwork, Stuffed Buns, and Deeks. And I don't have to worry about repeats, spoiler alert, because second place last week is not second place this week. Spoiler alert. With that said, here are your final standings. Here we go. Last place. Only played 1 round and a little bit of it. That's okay. I'm glad you're here for a little bit. 19th place, 2 points. It's Cliff. Good to see you, Cliff. Thanks for hanging out. 18th place, 3 points. I think kind of the same thing. It's We're Adorable. Dropped out or changed your name. I'm not sure what's going on, but you have 3 points, 18th place. 17th place, 17 points. I like symmetry. Mr. Madrigal's Munificent Municipalities, which is really kind of last place because the 2 people behind you didn't finish. 16th place, 18 points is Better Late Than Pregnant. Tied at 21. It's My Utley Birthday and I'm Locked in Quarantine. And RoboCop got 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. And those 89% of people are wrong. It's a terrible movie. I hate RoboCop. But it doesn't matter. It wasn't an answer tonight. 13th place, 22 points is Snappers. 12th place, 25 points is I'm 6 years old. Skippy Butt Knuckle and the Beefy Queef Factory. Oh man, never change your name. It gives me joy, so much joy. 26 points, 11th place, Fuzzy and the Cheeks. Sliding into the top 10 now, all tied at 27. Sean, who's that guy behind you? Yeah. There's nobody there. It's just a map. Quarantini in my mankini. How has it been 10 weeks and dare to be stupid? All tied at 27 in 7th place. 6th place is 29 points. Is Tom Wolf's Cocktails to Go. Top 5 now, 31 points. 1-800-NANA, or 1800-NANA. It wasn't clear to me, but I'm a simpleton. 4th place, 33 points. 2 guys, a quiz, and a best in show. Close, but not quite. 3rd place, 34 points, is Quizzosaurus Rex, last week's winner. 2nd place, 35 points. Walk away with those gift cards. You're a Quizzard Airy. Way to go. And our winners tonight, 36 points, walking away with some change. Gritties Bitties. Thank you so much, everybody who played. Thanks so much, everybody who won. Next week, we're going to be here. The week after that, stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, so we didn't clear $100 in Venmo. That's okay. Sometimes it happens. I get it. We're all running short. It's like month 19 in here. I get it. So I'm going to donate some of my own money to give the East Falls servers a little bit more change. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll see you again next week. Good night.